I think democracy is a hot topic in these days. Fortunately, it wasn't the case, I think, a couple of years ago. But democracy also have trouble and mass manipulation, or people just don't vote. And I think there is a crisis between institutions and citizens. I think we have to do two things at least. One is trust. And in our days, there is no trust without transparency. So we have to work on transparency, whether it's on the tools, whether it's open source e-voting and not just e-voting in a black box, whether is it open budgeting, and whatever we can do to be transparent, to give citizens the information. And then citizens have to do something with that information, with that transparency. And there also, I think, authorities shouldn't just wait for them to act, or even worse, to blame them not that they don't vote, and we have to empower them actively and try to really go to them and talk to citizens and even children at the same eye level and not patronizing them. And for that we have to start listening and then ideally co-create with citizens the solution to our problems. In Switzerland we have the chance that we have a very sophisticated democratic system. We have really direct democracy which goes very far. We vote all the time, every 3 months. We have a lot of topics we can talk about. We can even, if a parliament decided something, we can go against it. In some topics in Geneva, for example, you only need 500 signatures, so it's very easy for citizens to be involved. But then also we see that a lot of young people don't vote. Only 3 out of 10 vote, and the population who votes the most are people between 70 and 75. So it was very important for me to try to involve populations who are less involved, so young people definitely, but also women, which are still not enough in political positions, and also people with migrants who are, whether they're Swiss or not yet Swiss. And so we did a whole range of projects. One of them was, which is now the whole French part of Switzerland is using that system. It's a film contest where young people between 10 and 25, they do small videos, 90 seconds, or posters, and there is a whole contest on that. We go to the schools, we explain it, and the film contest, it's just a thing to get in contact with these people. And it's also the way when we try to talk to young people, it doesn't work out so well, because even if we think we are still very young, we are not. And so we ask the young people themselves, which message, what image works for you and work for your friends, and that goes viral then also on social media. Another very simple thing is role-playing. We have these beautiful, like here, these beautiful buildings, town halls and parliaments, and to bring classes, school classes into these places, so they prepare in 4 hours what they are going to see, because you see what you know. If you don't know, often you don't see it, even if it's in front of your eyes. And then they're role-playing in these places. They're really discussing laws and petitions and things, and that's really moving. When you see these 10-year-old girls and boys, and they're discussing, they're really bringing arguments they would never bring at home, like iPad can be bad for your health or your eyes. Never heard that at home, but in that role, they are taking it seriously and they are talking, and sometimes you see these sparkles when you see, oh, these 2 or 3, they might become a politician, and if we can bring them to politics, it's really a great thing. I think we need to, often young people, they know that there is a vote or election. They're very well informed, but they don't feel connected. They don't feel that it has something to do with them. And I tried with these different projects just to build an emotional bridge, and so that they feel, oh yeah, I know, I was there, I was in that chair, I remember the smell, I remember the candies. I always show them where the politicians hide their candies, and sometimes just the way that they had a candy, and it helps them to remind what is it, what is a parliament, what role is it, what is a government, and what is justice.